Commissioner Littlefield is not available. Go to Commissioner Carnes.
Here.
Commissioner Hale.
Here, sir.
Commissioner Martinez.
Here.
Commissioner George.
Here.
Commissioner Cornett.
Here.
All right, we do have a quorum. All right, I'd like to have a motion concerning the meeting minutes of July 21st, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Hale. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner George? No?
Martinez.
Martinez. Do we have any talk on the meeting minutes? Okay, we have a motion to approve by Commissioner Hale, seconded by Commissioner Martinez. Votes, please. There it is, all 5 in favor, so the item has passed. We go now to item 3, reports from Traffic Services Division in the Counselor's Office. Sir?
Thank you, sir. Public-funded traffic signals, nothing has changed, although the new traffic signal at North May Avenue and Northwest 192nd will be turned on tomorrow. So that one is finally complete. No new signals in that. We have had no new updates with the ASAP program, and the yield and parking controls are summarized for you.
No items from the municipal counselor's office today.
Sir? There were no items on the consent docket, so we'll go now to item 5, 5A. I'll read in 5A, 5B, and 5C because they're all kind of tied in that area. So we have 5A, which is all-way stop control at Pennyworth Drive and Northwest 104th Street. 5B, all-way stop control, Savannah Riverway and Northwest 140th Street. And 5C, all-way stop control, Georgian Way and Northwest 140th Street. Do you have anybody here that wants to speak on this item, on these items? Yes, ma'am. If I could have your name and address, and you'll have up to 5 minutes.
My name's Laurel Johnson. I'm going to make it very quick because I only bought a $4 parking ticket down there. I live at 9121 Northwest 138th Court, so that's off County Line Road in 140th. And when I first moved in there 6 years ago, there were about 150 homes. Well, within the 6 years, because we are growing, the north side of us, they've added 100 homes, and right to the west of us, they've added I think they're adding about 96 homes, and they're all merging into 140th to get to Memorial and to get to County Line Road. So 140th is turning into a little speedway. And we have bus stops there. We have a HOA pool, we have a little playground there, and we just need stop signs to slow the people down. It doesn't matter if the residents go out in their yard and say, slow down, slow down. Even the contractors cutting through are going pretty fast. So our HOA and the ones that did sign the petition, and there are others that voice that they would like stop signs. And we just want to be proactive versus reactive. It's pretty simple. That's all I'm asking for.
All right, thank you,
Thank
ma'am. Anybody else want to speak on these items? Okay, staff?
Thank you. Ms. Johnson has requested 3 all-way stop controls at Pennyworth Drive, Savannah Riverway, and Georgian Way. We've reviewed it. None of the locations meet any of the MUTCD warrants for all-way stop control. They're all within 900 feet of each other. It's just over 250 or 260 feet, I think it is, between Pennyworth and Savannah River, and another 550 feet to Georgian Way. One of the things we look at for all-way stop control is that they're 1,000 feet apart. So this would be 3 of them in under 1,000 feet. Pennyworth Drive does have a connection down to the south to another arterial, which would make sense for that one. 140th Street connects to County Line Road. The volume of traffic and the speeds do not meet any of the warrants. 85th percentile speed was 26 miles an hour. We did a Black Cat study. We placed the radar unit out there and recorded the speed over 3 days. So, action is at the discretion of the commission.
All right, thank you. Do we have a motion concerning item 5A?
I'd move approval of the application. It's one of those that it doesn't, textbook doesn't fit, but the whole neighborhood wants it, and I don't see any reason why the whole neighborhood shouldn't get it.
Okay, we have a motion to approve 5A from Commissioner George. Do we have a second?
Seconded.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Okay, any talk on this item, or really any of them?
But
Yes.
Go ahead.
I can see the Pennyworth all four-way, and the actions that we do today, I would like to see if that would help the situation more than to go in with 3 stop signs against the city's recommendation of having those that close. What concerns me is if you put stop signs up where they don't belong, a lot of times people ignore them, which will make them a lot more unsafe. I mean, the opposite happens. So, like I say, I have no problem with the first request. The other 2, I would like to hold off on. I mean, I would go with what, is decided today, but I could see where we would do 1 and not the other 2.
So your recommendation would be 5B, be the one that's approved? That's,
The first one was the
well, that's the, Pennyworth, that's the one?
that's 5A.
Right. But you're talking which one that you would?
I would support 5A, but then not B and C.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
A, B, C.
That is, isn't 5A, that's where the pool and the playground's located.
Yes, sir.
I could see that with the kids needing to cross over, I could see that intersection before I could the other 2.
And is that the one that the road goes to a,
Yes, sir.
okay, that's the one that goes to a major road? Okay, all right, good, thank you for clarifying that. Ma'am?
I just wanted to see if you all had the ability to do the ASAP program to slow down the traffic through that lane. So that's our speed abatement program, and if anybody had talked to you about that, or kind of where, has
So,
anybody said
ma'am?
anything to you about that?
Ma'am, if you could come up to the microphone, please.
Yeah.
Do you know what she's talking about?
No. So we also have, in addition to this potential stop control, we have a speed abatement program, which includes speed humps or driver feedback signs that'll flash to tell you what your speed is as you're going through the neighborhood, which could help offset some of the speeding versus trying to get people. This to me is a dual issue. You've got people that are cutting through, and so if you put stop signs up, it deters them from wanting to cut through. But 2, you probably have, like you said, it's a speed zone down that lane. So stop signs don't necessarily control speeding. Sometimes it's effective, but a lot of times it's not because they're just racing from one to the next. But if you not only applied for this specific, and I'm actually in agreement here that if we put this stop sign in, this all-way control at the Pennyworth, if we put something in there, and then farther out in the neighborhood we had speed humps or some kind of speed abatement tool, and we can definitely get you more information about that, that may help just slow down that street as well.
Okay. We're open to anything.
Sure,
We
yeah.
just, we don't want the kids to get hit. We have old
Absolutely.
people like me walking around. I don't want to get hit, but,
Yeah.
we're open to anything. And I sort of do agree with the gentleman, Mr. Barry over there. It does make sense. Pennyworth, yes, for sure. But if we skipped Savannah Riverway and went down to Georgian and put a stop sign down there, that would stop a lot of the fast speeding through
Right, and
that
so,
area.
well, what was brought up is we have a city program that shares the cost of putting in a speed hump, as an example. And so the city would pay half and the HOA would pay half.
We're a poor HOA, just heads
We're
up.
a poor city.
Yeah, and the speed humps
Well,
are extremely expensive, but it is a shared cost, 50-50. And potentially putting something in between the Georgian Way and, my eyes are not good enough to read that on this map, Savannah River. Potentially putting like a speed hump in between those two could also help quell that speeding that's directly through that section.
Yes.
So the-
That may be helpful.
So the person to talk to is Mary. She's the one
She
that
could
runs
definitely
that,
get more information.
that program. So if we do 5A, let's say, and not B and C, then maybe between B and C, your recommendation is, work some sort of speed abatement in between there to slow that down. That could be part of the solution. And then if none of that works, well, then you can come back and then we could look
Can
at
I
it.
go on Amazon and buy stop signs? No, I'm joking. No, I understand. And
All right.
I'm more than open to bring it to the people in the area.
That'd be great.
All right,
I think
thank
that
you.
would be a
Thanks.
good solution for that.
Okay. Any other discussion on 5A? We have a motion to approve 5A from Commissioner George, seconded by Commissioner Martinez, and we're ready to vote.
This is just
Just
for
5A. All right, 5A has passed. All in favor? All 6 in favor. Okay, now we go on now to 5B, which was the Savannah Riverway and Northwest 140th Street. Staff, do you have anything different to bring up on this?
No, sir.
Okay. Anybody else out there want to say anything more on this one? Okay. Can I have a motion concerning 5B?
Move to deny the application on 5B.
Motion to deny 5B from Commissioner George. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Hale. Any further discussion? Okay, motion to deny 5B from Commissioner George, seconded by Commissioner Hale. And there's your votes. The motion has passed, which is to deny 5B. And it was all 6 in favor. Okay, we go on now to 5C, which is all-way stop control on Georgian Way and Northwest 140th Street. Staff, do you have anything extra on this one?
No, sir.
Anybody have anything extra out there? Okay, can I have a motion on 5C, please?
This one I'm more torn on. I kind of think that we should approve this one and just have the two, one at this end of the block, one at this end of the neighborhood, one at this end. And then with the addition of the speed hump in between the two stop signs to really slow things down is what I would suggest.
Okay.
And again, it's what they have 30 signatures they had 30 signatures for all 3 stop signs. So anyway, so I'll move for approval.
We have a motion to approve 5C by Commissioner George. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Okay, any further discussion on 5C?
Lori.
Yes, sir.
I'm just concerned that to stop, and I understand where the commissioners, and it is overwhelming with the response that your community has voted for all 3. It's just a little concerning that I'd rather see us start with 1 and see the effect that has before we jump off and just put them just sequentially in the neighborhood.
Are those apart?
All right. Anybody else want to talk on 5C? Okay, we have a motion to approve 5C from Commissioner George, second by Commissioner Martinez, and we're ready to vote. Item has passed, 5 in favor, 1 opposed. Okay. We go on now to item 5D. Alan Green, Chief Operating Officer, Mustang Public Schools, to create a school zone, and it's listed up on the map there. Sir, if I could have your name and address, and you have up to 5 minutes.
I'm Alan Green, Chief Operations Officer for Mustang Public Schools. The administration address is 909 South Mustang Road. And we respectfully request that we add a school zone for our new Sunset Hill Elementary south of 44th on Sarah Road with the stipulations listed there.
All right, thank you, sir. Anybody else wanted to speak on item 5D? Okay, staff, you have input.
Staff received a request from the Mustang Schools on July 21st, requesting a new school zone for their new school, Sunset Hills. We immediately had flashing school zones placed at the location, and as I understand, last week we received power and they were turned on last Thursday afternoon. So the flashers are in place. We use the emergency, or as an emergency from the director's prerogative to have them installed, and this is just a formality to have the school zone approved.
All right, thank you very much. Do we have a motion concerning item 5D?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Carnes. Do we have a second? Second by Commissioner Cornett. Any discussion? That's a great use of that emergency clause that we put in a few years ago, where you guys think, okay, this is something that's important, needs to be done, it's the right thing to do, and then we just clean it up after. So thanks for doing that. Okay, anybody else have anything to say on 5D? Okay, motion to approve by Commissioner Carnes, seconded by Commissioner Cornett. We're ready to vote. Item has passed with all 6 in favor. All right, we go on now to 5E. Jackie Dobbs, Midtown District Manager, Downtown Oklahoma City Partnership, Always Stop Control, North Hudson Avenue and Northwest 8th Street. Do we have anybody here to speak on this item? Hi, ma'am. If I could have your name and your address, and you have up to 5 minutes.
Great, thank you. Hi, my name is Jackie Dobbs. I'm the Midtown District Manager for Downtown OKC Partnership. I'm here on behalf of the Midtown Board of Directors in submitting an application to add a 4-way stop to 8th Street and Hudson Avenue. We've been working with Embark, the Planning Office, and Public Works to kind of get their support for this intersection. If you're familiar with this intersection, there is a bus stop right outside of Elemental Coffee. It's also part of the rapid bus station, or rapid bus transit route to the main bus station area in downtown. It's a pretty well-trafficked area in Midtown. We also have a lot of foot pedestrian traffic going to the different restaurants in that area. There's also a new, smaller residential property as well at that intersection. So we're just trying to make it a little bit safer for not only our vehicles that are driving on that area, but also our foot traffic pedestrians that are trying to visit our different businesses and residential properties. Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Anybody else want to speak on this item? Okay, staff input, please.
Thank you, sir. As you can see on the picture, they have that metal shelter there for the bus stop by Elemental Coffee. That metal shelter causes a sight distance obstruction for a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. However, next month we will be bringing forth a request to lower the speed limit, well, to set a speed limit on Hudson. Currently, there's no set speed limit on Hudson from Mesta Park through downtown. So we'll be bringing forth an item to set the speed limit for 25 miles an hour. And once the speed is set at 25, that shelter will no longer cause a sight distance issue for the speed. You have the rest of our comments before you, if you have any questions.
All right, thank you very much. Do we have a motion concerning 5E?
Well,
We have a motion to approve 5E from Commissioner Cornett. We have a
Second.
Second by Commissioner from George. Okay, do we have any talk on this item?
no, I think there is, I mean, there's a lot of foot traffic and there's even more coming online that would certainly help, especially that corner. Even with the slower speed, and I'm actually trying to get to the speed study now, but
Well, the speed
Is there a
study
speed
shows
study on
it
there?
at 26
Okay.
as the 85.
yep.
And so cars are going slow, so it does seem like it's a slow area, a normal speed area
Yeah.
for downtown. So you're saying even if we go down to 25 and the sight distance is fixed, you still think it's warranted to
Yeah, I don't
to
think it
have-
has anything to do with the bus shelter. I think it has everything to do with how much pedestrian traffic is in that area and that being able to cross over, especially with Elemental being on the corner opposite all of the activity and all of the businesses that are surrounding, that people coming over to Elemental is, I mean, there are a ton of people that are walking right there. Especially, I mean, obviously for Elemental, but then you've got what's right down the street from that? Barrios.
Yeah, please, ma'am.
And then you have, I mean, you have Barrios right there. You've got, yeah, there are a lot of restaurants and a lot of eateries that liven up right around lunchtime as well. And people are doing street parking to get there. And so. to me,
Yeah,
it's
so
a no-brainer.
8th Street in Hudson has Tamashi Ramen, Riviere Banh Mi, and Jimmy's Egg, in addition to Elemental Coffee, the bus stop, and then also Clio, which is the new residential property. And like you mentioned, in the coming months and within the next year, there's going to be more development happening at 9th and Hudson, which is also an intersection that our board of directors is looking at to see if, you know, maybe not an all-way stop area, but maybe some traffic calming going at that intersection. So that's additionally maybe another thing we're looking at. But 8th Street is definitely, there's parking lots also in that area. So people are parking on one side and then crossing over. So a lot of foot traffic. Also people are using the bus, which is wonderful, but they're getting off at the bus stop and then crossing over. So that, again, just a lot of foot traffic going back and forth in that area and going to our different restaurants and businesses.
So, ma'am, so just in reference to the speed limit being formalized for Hudson at 25, you don't think that's a fix of the problem? You think you still need to?
Yeah, I think unfortunately, I believe you said that 26 was kind of the
85 percentile?
yes. So I feel like if we were to do a 25 formally, people are still going to be going 25, 26, 27. And it still feels, even though that may seem not very fast, when you're a pedestrian, 25 miles an hour feels like you're on a highway. So I think that anything that we can make safer for our pedestrians, safer for our bus riders and our public transit, I think is really important. And again, I don't know if, I'm glad that we're going to be making it official for that,
Portion of road.
portion, yeah. Sorry. But I'm not sure if it would make it feel safe for the pedestrian. I think it would be safer, but I don't think it's going to feel as safe as it could be with an all-way stop.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's also OCU Law has a lot of students who are just a block over, and a lot of them are also commuting by foot to different parking lots and things like that. So not only residents and people who are visiting those different businesses, but also we have some college students that are going to be in that area. Thank you.
All right. Any other talk on item 5E? Okay, we have a motion to approve 5E by Commissioner Cornett, second by Commissioner George. Votes, please. Item has passed with all 6 in favor. All right, thank you. All right, comments from citizens. Anybody out there want to say anything? Yes, sir, please, come on up. Sir, have you filled out one of the green forms yet? You did, okay. There it is. All right, thank you. And sir, if I could have your name and address, and you'll have up to 5 minutes.
take that long. I'm Patrick Duffy. I'm the superintendent at John Rex Charter School. Address is 500 West Sheridan. I'm just here to say thank you, is really all I'm here to say. That stoplight has been amazing that you all approved. Today is the first day of school. It was a lifesaver. It changed a lot of things over there. So I don't know how many thank you alls that you all get. I just wanted to make sure that from John Rex that I said thank you, because it's meant a lot. It's helped tremendously, and just wanted to let you know.
Great.
So that's it.
Well, thank you very much
Appreciate
for
it.
stopping by,
Yep.
sir.
Thank you all.
I
Take care.
appreciate it. We appreciate it. Anybody else wanted to speak? Plans have anything going on? No, you don't have anything going on? Nothing happening in plans. All right. All right. Well, now we'll go ahead and go around horseshoe here to the traffic commissioners. Go to Commissioner Carnes.
I don't have anything to report this month.
Okay. Go to Commissioner Hale.
Nothing today, sir.
Commissioner Martinez.
Nothing today.
Commissioner George.
No, today.
Commissioner Cornett.
Just wanted to tack on to Superintendent Duffy. My family and I got to use that, obviously, I guess last Friday for Meet the Teacher, and then again today. But what I think is really cool about that light is that it has a built-in pedestrian interval, and so all lights are red, and it gives children the chance to cross the street, cross Walker, with their families, and so it's built into the whole system where everybody is stopped and they're all looking out, and then
That's cool.
the kids get to go. And so it's a really cool addition to a school zone. I really like it.
Good.
Sir, did you hear that about the, I know you were talking, I'm sorry. No, yes.
Talking in
Say
class.
it again. No, would you say- no, say it again because.
we actually talked about it this morning
Yeah.
with the built-in pedestrian interval within the lighting structure is really, it's really nice to be part of that.
Quickly responsive.
Oh. Yep, sorry, microphone. We want the world to hear you.
I would just say it's quickly responsive. It doesn't leave kids waiting on the corner very long. Gives enough time for traffic, but it's quick. We can get a large group of kids. We were using it today to bring kids back over for lunch, and in one light we can get an entire grade level back and forth across the street pretty simply. So it's really has been something wonderful. And really do appreciate it.
All right,
So.
good point. Yep, that's something different. And it's probably working because it's a T intersection. Is that why that was set up?
Yeah, I imagine. I didn't know that was the plan to put in an interval other than like a normal pedestrian leading interval, but this one's like all lights are red for 20 seconds and the people that are crossing Walker get the opportunity to do so.
You want to explain that a bit?
When we programmed it, we programmed in a pedestrian phase
Perfect.
because you've only got the 3 phases.
Yeah.
So the 4th phase we programmed in as a pedestrian phase because it is essentially there as a pedestrian signal.
Yep.
But it only activates when the button
It
is
only
pushed.
activates when the button is pushed.
And the same thing with the side street turning green. The main street stays green all the time until there's an activation.
Yes,
Right, that was the, so,
that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's
We've had,
supposed-
we've had some issues, but we're working those out.
right,
Right.
with the radar and whatever. Because that's what we use now is radar, right?
Yes.
Not ground sensors. Right. Yep. All right. Anything else, ma'am? Wanted to get you twice this time, just in case I forget you next month. All right, I don't have anything. Captain, do you have anything for the Traffic Commission?
I do not have a report.
Okay. Counselor?
No, sir.
Okay. Staff, any last minute things?
No, sir.
Okay, anybody have anything else for the Traffic Commission? Nope, we are adjourned.